Hey guys, let's talk about setting up the file for your BN-20 Roland sticker vinyl printer, right? There's a little bit of confusion about that, and I find that there are two things that really make a huge difference. So I'm going to share that with you today using Adobe Illustrator. So if we go into Adobe Illustrator, I have a file set up here ready to go to my BN-20, and I want to print these stickers. So one of the benefits of using Illustrator is the ability to put your artwork on separate artboards. That's very helpful, especially when your stickers are different sizes. And if you're trying to save vinyl, you don't want to make a whole big roll of vinyl and waste it on just a couple stickers. You really want to condense it so that you can fit as many stickers in place as you want. Well, the best way to do that is to set up your artboard using the artboard tool and make sure that your sticker is just slightly smaller than the size of your artboard for each sticker. Now, don't try to fill up an entire sheet of vinyl with a whole bunch of pre-placed stickers. That's really not necessary. You can take care of that in VersaWorks. What's better is if you just make every individual sticker its own file, and then you can nest them inside the Versa Studio and print them out in the quantities you want. So here in Illustrator, you can certainly have more than one sticker to your file, but make each artboard separate, each sticker, one sticker to the artboard, and trust me, that'll make it easier in the layout process. Next thing to remember is to use the proper contour color for your knife to be able to trace and cut out your sticker. Now, I have other videos where I talk about creating the outline, so I'm not going to talk about that here, but suffice it to say, if you have your outline drawn, you should be using the cut contour color that's inside your swatch panel. Now, if you don't have that template file, you can download that from me here. I'm going to have a link in my description. But if you want to create it, it's really not that hard. All you have to do is create a new spot color. That's essential, that the color swatch you make is a spot color. And then last but not least is it doesn't even matter what color it is. It just has to be spelled and the name has to be cut contour, C-U-T, capital C-O-N-T-O-U-R, no space. And as long as it's a spot color, does not matter what color it is, as long as that outline color is using that particular spot color, the printer will understand it. All right, now inside the Roland templates, you'll find other ones. There's like metallic spot color swatches that are in there that can be used with your Roland printer if you have that function, and also a perf outline, which will naturally just perf cut your sticker or your paper or vinyl or whatever you're sending to your printer. But for stickers, we want the cut outline, so we got to make sure we use that cut contour color. Now, you can't make a PNG file to run your Roland. You can't make a PDF file even to run your Roland. So with VersaWorks, you got to have an EPS file. That's the last thing. So under the File menu, you're going to click Save As. You're going to look for it under Export or something like that. It's not there. It's under Save As because EPS is a native file format to Adobe Illustrator. So you can change your file, call it a .eps file, Illustrator EPS, encapsulated PostScript. And then when I have stickers that include multiple artboards, I select the option to use artboards. That way, it's going to make a separate EPS file for each one of my artboards. And if I've sized them all correctly, then great. It'll label them for me. All done. Perfect. Click Save. Send it. Now it's ready to go to my Roland printer. So beyond that, you're going to be using VersaWorks to load your file, and it should cut and print just fine. So I don't have a video for the operating the Roland itself, but that's going to help you figure out that file format you really need. If you want more information on doing stickers, check out my links. I have a course, a mini course on setting up files and creating stickers. I also have a full Learn Adobe Illustrator course that's available as well. So if you're interested and you'd like to become a part of my courses, follow the links, join, and I hope you like it. They're not very expensive. You can get them finished on your own. It's pre-recorded. It's a whole set of templates and things available for you to use, and it should help you get set up right away. All right. Thanks for listening. See you next time.